Hello, Tauruses, and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your March 2019 tarot reading. So, we got a lot to unpack here, a lot to talk about, Tauruses. This is kind of a huge month for you. So, we have Taurus and Uranus coming in on the 6th. So, I'm going to talk about that in a second. All the astrology stuff for this month. And don't worry, we will do a Uranus entering Taurus video for all of the signs just because it's just so big. And your video obviously is going to be the most huge in terms of messages with Taurus and Uranus. Because again, that's going to be happening for the next, what is it, like 7... It's going to be affecting us for the next 7 to 20 years. And for the next 7 years, Uranus will be in your sign. So, I mean, it's huge. That's really all I have to say about that for now. But the messenger planet Mercury in the last degree of Pisces actually is going retrograde March 5th. So this is one day before the Piscean new moon. The new moon conjuncts Neptune and occurs only 8 hours after Uranus transits from Aries into Taurus, where again it's staying until 2025. This is huge. It's going to bring about revolution, new consciousness, transformation into all areas of Taurian affairs. We'll talk about that again in that Uranus in Taurus video. The new moon will activate all that speculative idealism that Neptune and Jupiter have been generating over the past few months. That and the ongoing trine between Taurian Mars, Capricorn, Saturn, and Pluto is going to bring up this push to really get moving on in a more practical way. Of really translating the inspiring visions that we're having during this season into practical realities. Will be extra pushed by the pressures of life, really, to get going on this stuff in terms of timing. The potential in the 2 weeks after this new moon is just absolutely enormous. The sun moves into Aries March 20th, and 3 hours later, we have the full moon in Gemini. Mercury retrograde reaches Neptune on the 24th with its message of all encompassing, of all-encompassing oneness turns, it's going to be turning direct on the 24th. Sorry, there was a little bug and I was like, get out of here. I'm just a little bit on edge because I know that there is a wasp somewhere in this room. So I apologize if all of a sudden I'm like, huh, and I might have to pause it and fight this thing because I don't know where it went before I could get it out of the house. So, alright, sorry, I needed to have a second to see if I thought it was just flying by, but let's see. Anyways, Taurus. So, Tauruses. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do check out your yearly 2019 to 2020 reading. I think I actually broke record for how many views that I got on that. So thank you guys so much for always being my biggest supporters. So again, if you haven't checked out your yearly tarot reading, go check that out. Okay. And let's get right into this about what our general energy for this month is. General energy, general messages from Spirit. General energy, general messages from Spirit. Again, this reading will not resonate with every single one of you. It's just not meant to, and it cannot. If you want to book your own private and personal reading that will resonate specifically with you and what you're going through, you can by checking out my description box right below this video. All the information on booking a reading is right there. All right, Tauruses. General energy this month. We're getting the Three of Rods. I like this. I definitely feel like things are moving ahead for you. Things are moving forward. We're seeing progress. Excuse me. Three of Rods is all about kind of seeing your proverbial ships come in. We're starting to, and I feel like as things are starting to move forward, we're also pushing forward in new ways. Maybe even new avenues, having maybe even 3 different opportunities come in. Or if we work in a group project here, it does feel like, or, if we have business with a few different people, it does feel like we're seeing things move forward positively. Things are progressing well right now. Again, there's fruitful collaboration when there is the Three of Rods, especially in terms of business. We're seeing things really progress well. I'm actually going to pull an oracle card for you. It's interesting because I don't usually check the bottom of the deck, but it seemed really relevant to me and I'm not going to ignore it. It's eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. So, there aren't a lot of love cards in this deck, interestingly, so I will say this is pretty awesome. Some of us here, again, are seeing progression in our terms of our love lives. We're maybe meeting somebody that's very significant right now, or again, we have kind of progression in a relationship. Should you choose this card, you are being reminded that love is the most powerful force in the universe. It is more powerful than death itself. Love lingers, it leaves its own legacy, and we should be aware of this every day that we live. For those that are ready for and desiring of a partner, it also indicates that a significant love is close at hand and to be ready to open up to this new experience. Alrighty, so anyways, that's the general overview there. Do be sure to check out your weeklies throughout the month as well. Those will always give you a better insight to what's going on. So now we're going to look at the challenges. I always like to use my Hermetic Tarot for the challenge portion of this. Is that in there? No. Alright. So let's look at your challenges this month, Tauruses. What will challenge you this month? You know, there's going to be a lot of, this month, you know, Pisces season is going to bring up a lot of emotions, a lot of emotionality for you guys. Use this to really fuel you. But don't try, or, you know, try not to use your horns so much. Watch your words. Try not to get harsh. Try not to get mean with your words and the way we're communicating, even on a physical level. Because this month, there is almost like this, I feel like whatever you guys have been creating, whatever you've been building up and feeling proud of, something that you've created, something you've fixed, something you've been working on, people might try to kind of diminish its importance. They might try to make you feel less than, might try to make you feel like whatever you created is not as great as what you think it is, you know? They might try to kind of poke holes in it. Because there's always this push, I find, with Tauruses, that people feel this need to victimize them. And that's kind of an issue, and I think that that's coming up here, honestly, is that there is this need to victimize. And as I say this, I'm kind of distracted because there is another wasp, and it's trying to fly in the window at me. So again, you guys might be just trying to fend off people that are just actively trying to mess with you, actively trying to hurt you, or say things that you're like, how come I can't retort back at you? How come I can't say anything back to you if this person's like saying this crap about me, or, you know, talking shit about me? I don't think, you know, I should just be sitting here. But I just think, you know, put your walls up and say, you know, it's great that you think that, but that's just like cruel, you know, whatever. Like, it's sad that you have to act this way, or that you have to poke holes in other people's happiness. And that's the way you're going to feel about it, is that people are going to come in and try to make you out to be this victim. You might even feel might even like act sneakily about it behind your back, talk about you. Because, you know, no one really wants to confront you head on, because they know as soon as they do, you're going to come at them full force and be like, oh, hell no. So be aware of that kind of energy kicking about this month. Anyways, let's look at your challenges. That's just messages I got for you guys, honestly, that were just being downloaded just then. So interesting. So let's see, Tauruses, what are your challenges? What are your challenges? What will challenge my Tauruses in March 2019? Challenge you guys. Get the King of Pentacles. Your own nature. Your own steadfast nature, strength. This actually came up for Pisces, so check out Pisces reading as well. And as I say this, I realize that I skipped over Aries, and I did you guys first. Maybe it's because you guys are always showing up so big, but also my Aries are pretty supportive too. But you guys are like 100% powerhouse support team of Deku Tarot, and I love it. So I guess it's okay. It's alright. We'll get Aries out next. But anyways, King of Pentacles, Fortitude. Princess of Wands. There's a lot of strength in pushing forward right now, and also a need to continue pushing forward with whatever it is that you've been creating. I almost wanted to say, again, this is a good time to try different ways forward, try different path forward. Somebody might come in and offer you something, have something to say. As we move into Aries season, there is that strong, fiery push. And I love it because I'm an Aries Taurus cusp. My Vedic sign is Aries. I have a ton of placements in Aries, actually probably more so than I have in Taurus. And it's just, for me, it's comfortable. I love it. But I know that a lot of other earth signs are not pushed well in that energy. And I do think as we move towards the end of the month, I mean, it might be a little bit too much of like newness and pushing here and there and everywhere, and people might be saying things and you again might want to react and be frustrated, but instead be open to the possibilities of what's coming in during this season. Be strong, overcome any sort of push to attack others and fight back in some ways, like in a negative way. Don't let people walk all over you. I always like to say that. Don't let people walk all over you. Don't let people push you around or say nasty shit to you, but also know when to be the bigger, always be the bigger person. Always try to release this, forgive, forget, move forward. And if somebody proves that, their worth is so much less than, and they're going to push you around, poke holes at you, and, bring you down about what you've created, about who you are, then turn your head the other way, in my opinion, and just keep on manifesting, keep on working, keep on doing what you're doing. You have the strength, you have the reserve to keep on pushing forward. There's a lot of pushing forward here for me, and that might be almost exhausting for you guys, considering, again, we have Taurus and Uranus, and that's really how I feel about this. And that's where this whole push is, this newness, because again, it's going to uproot us at the roots of our life here and turn us on our heads and say, what have you been doing? Now it's time to change everything for the better. I mean, it's all for the better, but it's huge shifts, and we're going to need strength. We're going to need to overcome any fears of change that we have. So don't be afraid of change. Is really what I have to say to my Tauruses in terms of challenges. Don't be afraid of change. The fear of that might be very scary for you. And as I say this freaking wasp is still trying to fly in. It's just running into the window again and again. And it's just like, you're just going to have a barrier up against people like that. People that have nothing but negative things to say. Nothing but, reasons to bring you down and reasons why it's not working out for you or why you should be pitied and, oh, poor Taurus or something like that. No more poor Taurus. You guys are not poor Taurus. So let's see what's coming in for you this month. Message. Oh my God. Okay. And there's the wasp that I was thinking was coming. All right, Tauruses. Gosh, that was a battle. We're going to get right into your reading for this month now. Wow. Okay. So some of you guys might need to really fight somebody off this month. If you don't, then this is just a one-time me battling a wasp experience, which was terrible, and I don't even want to let you guys know how long that just took me and how sad that was. Anyway, Tauruses, let's see what's coming in for you this month, what will be happening this month for you. For my Tauruses. Again, check out your weeklies. Oh my gosh, the Lovers. Wow. Okay, Six of Cups. You guys have a beautiful reading. Which is unexpected for me after that. I mean, I didn't expect it fully like this, I will say. I expected a lot more Tower energy coming in for you. Let's see. What's coming in for my Tauruses? March 2019. What will be happening in their lives? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is popping out of the middle of the deck. Ooh, Six of Wands. You guys have a great reading. Oh my God. Wow, it's not even your birthday month. It's not even Aries timing. You guys are like experiencing your astrological new year like now. And again, I think it's because Taurus is coming into Uranus, so the rest of that shit doesn't matter to you. You're like, this is the energy. This is what I'm talking about, right? Wow. And there's that Pisces energy right there. So let's get some clarifiers. Clarify the Lovers for my Tauruses. The Lovers. Clarify what's bringing up the Lovers for them this month. Four of Swords reverse. Interesting. I didn't expect that one. The Lovers to the Six of Cups. Clarify the Lovers to the Six of Cups for my Tauruses. The Moon. Interesting. Really interesting. Okay. Six of Cups. Clarify the Six of Cups here. And the Six of Wands. I mean, there's two sixes here. We're definitely, a lot of us, again, opening our hearts, we're setting out new paths that I think that are more resonant to our souls. If that makes sense. I'm trying to find a way to put that. It's like all of a sudden a door is open and we're like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is where I'm going to go now. I get it now. Eight of Swords reverse. Yeah, I get it now. Oh, I'm not stuck. And it's crazy because I cannot tell you. First of all, you guys are always my biggest, again, supporters. So I always do most of my readings, I feel like, for Tauruses. And lately it's been like every Taurus coming out of the woodwork, like, why am I stagnant? Why am I stuck? And I get that energy too. Believe me, I have readers that I reach out to for that because I won't read for myself. And I love to support other readers. So we've all been there. We're all in this position where everyone's like, I'm feeling really stagnant. I'm feeling stuck. It's giving me anxiety. How are we getting out of this? And then before you guys even know it, you're like pushing out of it. All right, let's see. Wands, Queen of Chalices, clarify. They're saying, because there's almost like there's all this stuff happening externally, and then there's again that Piscean nature of the internal, that duality of, yeah, we're progressing externally, but internally we're going through something as well here. Six of Wands. What's happening here for my Taurus? Let's clarify the messages. There it is. Oh my god. I had like this... Whoa! Oh my god. Sorry, I did not mean to drop the deck. What is this energy? It's not even Mercury retrograde, and I'm flubbing up all over the place. Anyways. So, this is big energy. I mean, there's the Empress, which to me is your card. I know a lot of people associate, you know, Taurus with the Hierophant, and sometimes, you know, the High Priestess. But this is your card to me. This is the energy. This is that Taurus and Uranus energy. This is bringing up that manifestation energy this month. Pisces season this year, I don't know. It's just great for manifestation. I think especially for you guys because it incorporates, again, that Taurus and Uranus energy. So we're encompassing this Empress energy this month. And I think that the Lovers to me is a new doorway opening up. And it's really interesting to me to see the Four of Swords reversed in the Moon clarifying it. Because it is just interesting in that, you know, maybe we're stepping into something and we're so, it's like we've been so excited about this. We've been so nervous. We've been wanting to push forward so much into this. And now that it's here, it's almost giving us a little bit of nervousness. Yeah, we're really happy to accept it, but there's this moon quality of, is this really an illusion? Is this all fake? Is this really coming to, you know, fruition? Are the things that I want really happening? Like, what's going on here? This is crazy. And it's almost like you guys have this disbelief of what's happening in your life right now. Oh my gosh. I like I said to you guys in the beginning with the messages of things coming in to bother you. Now a moth is crawling towards me. Where did it come from? I don't know. It's the middle of the day. So let me pause this. Like, I just think that there's a lot of things that you're going to have to, like, kind of do some, not crowd control, that's not the right word, but some type of controlling over. There's a lot of things trying to step in and say this and do that. There's a lot of things going on, and you're like, no, I'm going this way, okay? So everybody would just kind of, like, screw off, okay, thank you. That's the energy I get there. But to me, I often see the Lovers as like this choice. You're having this grand choice here, or having a new doorway opened up to you that gives you a choice that you've been waiting for. That's what I often see the Lovers as, and the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups to me is like a resonating with your soul path, resonating with something that you've held on to, maybe even from the past, something that you've wanted to do, something that you've been trying to push towards is really what I get for this. It could be something coming back around and giving you what you want, so that you are no longer afraid to move forward, so that you can finally see that, hey, I'm not actually stuck, I'm not stagnant, but all I had to do was look at it from a different perspective. All I had to do was ride this wave. So I always see Pisces season almost as like a wave. Again, a wave to ride. You have to become a surfer and ride this wave, because there's no use in fighting against the nature of Pisces and the nature of water, and really during any water sign, but especially so I find during Pisces and Scorpio season. Cancer season's a little bit different, but both of them, if you try to fight it, and even in Cancer season, if you try to fight the emotions, try to fight, you know, the intuitive aspect that draws you back in to say, look at this, feel these emotions, really feel this, because this needs to be looked at in that kind of emotional way, as a whole, as a one, not instead of the black and white and that air aspect of, you know, Aquarius, which is what we stepped out of, and now it's not so clear. It's more intuitive. It's all emotionally based. But I don't know, I feel like this is, you know, playing on your emotions, and you're using it to fuel your path forward here again. So, I just feel this really beautiful sense of stepping into your own power this month, stepping into this, like, whoop of power for you guys. Like, what is it that you want? Because you can have it now. You can finally start to bring this in. It's finally the time, like, that we've been waiting for. It's finally that time, Taurus. It's finally that time. It's beginning. And if you think you were frustrated, you were waiting, you're like, why couldn't I have it then? And if you're thinking that right now as you're watching this, just be aware that that's coming in. And sometimes we are so impatient to get to that point that we're not even enjoying the ride. We're not learning the things that we need to. We're trying to, check it off the list and just rush forward. No, that's not what we need to do here. Experience everything in Pisces season. Open yourself up to that emotionally and open your heart up, because it's going to give you what you want. And having this open heart, this open attitude, the intuition, the messages, all that Piscean, like elusive energy, that illusionary energy here that, plays on your imagination, your creativity, your internal, and how your emotions play into that. It all becomes one and pushes you forward. It's understanding that and allowing yourself to manifest with that energy. I do think, again, we can't, with the Four of Swords reversed also, there is this there's this internal denial or internal dialogue happening within some of you guys that I think is, you're not being truthful on the outside, and maybe you're not ready for that yet, but I do feel that at some point soon within this month here, or maybe as we move into Aries or Taurus month, some Tauruses are starting to develop ideas or internal, I want to say like dialogues almost, but like it's any type of dishonesty you're having in communication, or what you really want, needs to be looked at this time, needs to be really felt. Are you being honest with yourself and what you want and what you're trying to manifest forward? Or is there a way that we can be more honest about that, be more open about it, talk to somebody about how we really feel, what we really want, what we really need? That's what comes up this month, and you're allowed to get that, okay, Taurus? You can have that. So don't be afraid to put that out there, to have honest conversations, to be more open, but also to not be too harsh in your, again, communications. Don't be so harsh when things come at you, because you're coming from a place of fear, because you're stepping into something that is big, and it is going to bring up fears, emotions, scary feelings. But you know what? This is what we're walking into here. This is what we're walking into, all this beautiful energy. So there's nothing to fear under it all. Ride this wave. Allow the emotions to come, to ebb and flow, and bring you through this. Okay, again, check out your weeklies as this month progresses. I'm sure they're going to be very powerful. And check out your Uranus and Taurus video when I get that up around the beginning of March there. I'm going to be working on all those. A lot of videos coming out soon, so check that out. Make sure to share and subscribe, and make sure you hit that little bell so that you'll be notified when I post things. Let's look at love now. Let's look at love for you guys. Love and relationships for my Tauruses this month. Love and relationships for my Tauruses for March 2019. Singles, couples, all my Tauruses. 10 of Wands. Yeah, we're coming to an end of a difficult chapter. Maybe feeling like you've been carrying the burden. If the relationship, it feels like maybe we're doing too much, or too much is being asked of us, or always being put on our plate and not the other person's. There needs to be sharing and responsibilities. It's coming up for love and romance this month for my Tauruses for March 2019. It's just taking them. Oh my God, Ten of Swords. So some of you guys are really ending some big chapters of your life in terms of love, in terms of your relationships, what you've carried. And I have to say, Tauruses, especially you, do not carry the past into this new chapter. Do not carry situations, people, emotional ties to negative situations, exes, anyone from the past. It is time to release and move forward. Even in your own relationship, if you've been fighting or had some issues in the past that need to be cleared up, now is the time to fully let that stuff go. Because if you want to manifest in that Uranus and Taurus energy, you want to bring in everything that you deserve, everything that you want, you cannot carry the past with you. So as you were asking, when is my ex going to call back? When am I going to do this? Don't even think about them. Like, why are you even wasting your breath on those people? They're exes for a reason. Those people are in your past for a reason. And if they want to come back in and say something, whatever, so be it. But, I wouldn't take anything from the past with you into this new chapter. I wouldn't take anything with you. Seven of Cups. There's a lot of confusion in love here. Interesting. It's Piscean energy. There it is. That Seven of Cups, that Piscean. Oh, I don't know. It could go anywhere. I don't know. What else is coming in love? In March 2019. For my Taurus, it's Six of Cups. And there it is. That Mercury retrograde will probably bring people back from the past. It will bring up those emotions. But again, it's the astrological new year. It's time to put to bed any sort of things from the past year that you keep thinking about, that keep coming up to your mind. Or again, if you need to put that to bed finally, go and talk to that person. Go and allow that situation to finally play out. But stop, hoping for it internally and being all emotional and wishy-washy and like, oh, it would be great if my ex would call me back and we get back together. No, I mean, if that's what you really want. But I mean, I always think that X's are X's for a reason, and it's not meant to work out. Whoa. Seven of Swords. You'll understand what this is. There's, wow. I mean, it's going to be different for all of you guys because we are all in different situations. This is a general reading. Remember that. So those of you who get frustrated that it's not specifically meant for you, or it's not, you know, change this and change that. No, it's not just meant for one person. It's not meant for, like, a few people. This is a general message. And if it is meant for somebody, and I did pick up specifically on someone's, you know, stuff, it's not like I'm doing it on purpose. And it's not like I'm purposely not picking up on others of you. Again, that's what private readings are for, and then you'll get a private reading specifically for you. But there is a huge shift here. 2 10s. There's always another 10 when I see 110. I always think that's so funny. I'm actually going to leave the 7 of Swords right here in the middle. I wasn't really focusing on that. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. It's going to be a difficult end here. Some of us might be ending relationships, might be getting to that very end point in a difficult position here, the Hierophant. Listen to your higher self at this time. Try to stay grounded. Try to listen, again, to your higher self, to your spirit guides. So anyone that can guide you at this time in terms of love. The Hierophant is your energy as well. We're ascending to bigger, better Tauruses, and there's no need to carry this energy into the future here. The 7 of Swords reversed. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh God, like I don't know what's going on, like it's whatever, you know. Uranus and Taurus is nothing, it's like small fish. No, this is big fish energy here. This is really, really big. There are big reveals here, big understandings that are coming to light. We're going to understand things the way that we, you know, maybe haven't before. When the 7 of Swords is reversed, you know, it reveals a refusal to really face the truth about yourself, another person, or a situation. I also, though, see it when you see the Hierophant, the 7 of Swords, and all these ending cards, there is confusion. And if this is the situation that we are not revealing our truth here, we're purposefully not, you know, we're not facing a truth within us that we know is there, then this is going to come out this month. And this is going to come out, and you're going to be wondering about it. You're going to be thinking about it with the 7 of Cups and the 6 of Cups there. There's a lot of energy of, you know, what do we do with this now? What do I do with this now that I know this is here? Now that I understand this, do I put it out into the world? 7 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Clarify what these people do with love here. Again, this is about relationships, how we view relationships, how we enter them. Again, some of us here, God, these are such big messages. They just feel so huge. King of Coins. Yeah, we're becoming more solidified in terms of love. We're loving ourselves as well, but I do feel like some of us here are coming to decisions for the best path forward here, for our long-term happiness and well-being. What is best for us? Some of us here, I think, are leaving relationships for job situations and to focus more on us. 10 of Cups here, and some of us here could be having a revival of love, reconciliation. And when I say reconciliation, does not mean bring back the ex. It can also mean, again, just reconciling with the love that you have, even for yourself, or again, opening your heart up to new, higher, and better love here. Honestly, with the 6 of Cups, love that is going to resonate with your soul. Love that brings in, you know, this 10 of Cups. We want this. This is what you want, right? You don't want anything less than the 10 of Cups in love. And so that's what we're bringing into our life here. We will accept nothing less. And because of that, we're like, this has to end. I have to face this truth here and move forward. It may be confusing. It may be difficult. But it feels like after Mercury retrograde and towards the end of the month here, I do feel like we're going to feel a lot more stable, a lot more grounded in terms of love and what's coming in here. There's definitely a difficult end here and some hard truths being realized in terms of love. I think some of us here are going to need to go within and listen to our higher self, because we're going to feel this energy in terms of our relationships. We're going to feel like, how do I move forward? People have only wronged me. Relationships never work out for me. I keep getting hurt. People keep treating me like this. What do I do? Well, your higher self is guiding you towards something, and I think that if you listen in, you're going to know exactly what to do here. The 7 of Cups is going to say you have a lot more options than you thought you did. There's a lot of people that are interested in you. There's a lot of different life paths and love paths that are going to be opening up to you. And you should feel secure, happy, abundant. You may not even want to move forward on any of them. You might want to be alone for some of you that are single, I'm getting. However, it feels like as soon as you decide that, something else is coming in here at the end of the month. But there's true love coming back in towards the end of this month here. So again, if this is a difficult period, it's because Pisces is going to bring up a lot of this energy. Uranus and Taurus is going to uproot us at how we view relationships, at the very root of it, and throw us to the wolves and say, what do you want? What do you need? You know, it's all different now than what you thought it was. This is not what you needed in the past. It's something new now. So face your truths. and be confident and choose real love over anything else. Oh, before I move these away, let me get a oracle card here from the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Romance Angels, what do you have to say in terms of love for my Tauruses? Love and relationships. God, I never want these readings to be as long as they are. And then your messages are just so big. All right, Tauruses. Love and relationships for my Tauruses. What will be happening this month? What do the Romance Angels need them to know for March 2019? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, my God. This is so weird. Express your love. That came out for Pisces as well. Do check out their video, especially if you're dealing with a Pisces. And again, it's that Pisces energy of express your love. Feeling lovey-dovey, you know, if you're having all these romantic ideas and, oh, I should tell this person how I feel, or maybe I should take them out, maybe I should paint them a picture. Do it. Express your love in different ways. Find new ways to do so. What else is coming in terms of love from this month? What do they need to know? Popping out here at the middle. True love. Holy crap, guys. Yeah, again, it feels like some of you guys have the romance of a lifetime coming in. And we should not be, again, afraid to express our true feelings. Whether they may be for the good or bad of a relationship, express yourself. And, again, express it kindly and with love, and instead of, again, do not take out your bullhorns and start battering people and coming on too forceful. Be lovey-dovey. Be romantic. You know, and really encompass that Piscean intuitive love energy here. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And I feel like some of us here are entering true love relationships. Amazing. Some of us could, again, be wondering, when am I going to meet my true love? And this is saying, you know, here it comes, you know, you deserve this, okay? You know, true and lasting love is here for you is really what this says. If this is asking about a specific person, then this card really serves as validation of this of the relationship's divine nature. This individual has genuine love for you. You both can overcome any issues that arise here if we express our love here, okay? Having honest conversations and expressing our true love, even if it involves discussing uncomfortable topics, is so important at this time, okay? All right, Tauruses, so that is your monthly messages. Those are your monthly messages for March 2019. Do check out, again, your weeklies as we go through the month. Check out your yearly because, again, big messages, and like I'm so surprised by how many more views on that video I got than all the other yearlies. So thank you guys so much for all of your support. Please do share and subscribe, and check out your Uranus and Taurus videos when those come up, because that's going to be big news. Good luck, guys. Good luck, my beautiful bulls, and thank you so much. If you want to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in my description box. Thank you.